referred to me as a bird. She called you a bird? I really don't I really don't know how to feel anymore. Hi guys, this is Krave Indie and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Sincerely app, and it's basically an app where you can go and just share what's on your mind anonymously. So I downloaded that app, I made me an account, and I am going to be answering some of my messages with you guys. So let's get into it. So this one is from, mind you, these are all anonymous, not real names. This is from Bernie and they need advice. I'm now working on freelance, but I can't help myself to focus. Originally, I thought getting freelance instead of a 9-to-5 would be better for me, as I'm someone who likes to work alone and have a flexible time schedule. But recently, I started to find myself incredibly hard to focus, mainly because of the current climate I'm working in is very hard to deal with. Truly, I don't want to give advice on that. I don't know. I'm honestly going to skip this one because I don't have any advice for you, okay? I'm in the same boat as you, okay? Move on. Next one. This person also needs advice. I have my face as my social media profile picture and I'm starting to hate it. I feel really ugly. I liked it before, but now I feel like I look really ugly in the photo, but that's like my best photo. So I don't know if I'm looking ugly because I saw the photo so much or like if I wasn't all that to begin with. This is the message. I'm going to respond with you guys. My voicing is not working. I hate that. I hate that. I totally get what you mean. Okay, so I just responded and I just said, I totally get what you mean. After looking at a photo for a long time, I get sick of it sometimes too. And like, I might find like little flaws with it. So I was just like, just take some more pictures and remember skincare is a must because skincare is a must. Before I started doing skincare, I thought it was ugly too, okay? Get your skin together. You're gonna think you're fine. It's fine. Restart. Okay guys, I need some help. So basically my friend dated this guy in middle school and they broke up a year after, which was around 10 months ago. It took her some time to get over her ex, but I was always there for her when she needed it, even after they broke up. They would talk all the time and he'd say he was over her, but then why are you still calling her? Fast forward to a couple weeks ago, summer just starts and I have her Snap on X. I have her ex on Snap. I really only snap him for streaks. I don't know what he thought. Then he starts texting me about my appearance and stuff, and then I just started being dry because he kept on letting the conversation flow. Then he asked me questions that I have to give long answers for. We just started talking like that. He wasn't a bad guy or person. It was just a thought that he was my friend's ex that I couldn't go further with that. And I told him that. I told him that I was hesitant because of my friend, even though I started to like him. What? And after... Okay, because I started to like him. And I've been in a situation like this before, and I just don't want that again. I feel like relationships should just be free and not forced. We would talk on the phone, and then he would ask to go out, and we did. I was so scared she would see us, and I wanted to tell her that same day after I got back home. But I didn't tell her before because I wasn't sure what I wanted. And it's only been less than a week talking to him. I thought when I went on a walk, I see an actual connection. I'm so sorry, y'all. These grammar and words, please read before you send, okay? Read before you send. I didn't tell her before because I wasn't sure what I wanted, and it's only been a week since we've been talking. So I thought when we went on a walk, I see the actual connection. I talked to her about it. After hanging out with him, she texted me and said she saw something and heard something from her friend. She saw us walking and her friend saw us too, and they told her. Good, because what is wrong with you? You're not a good friend. I was going to tell her the truth then and there, but then her ex told me to say we bumped into each other. So that's why I said. She believed it and I was feeling really guilty. I still want to tell her the truth, but I think it's too late. Then I go on vacation, which I'm still on, and I text him saying that this isn't going to work and I can't do this because my friend means more to me. I go on my cruise and I don't have the internet on it except for using my iMessages. So I told another one of my friends to do my streaks on Snap and she forgot one day. And the main friend in the story And the main friend in this story texted me asking me if she can do my shrieks. That's why you got caught, because you're... Okay, y'all, I had to go delete some stuff because my card was full, but let's continue. The main friend in this story texts me, asks me if she could do my shrieks. Without a thought, I say yes and give my login info. I just wanted my shrieks to be done. Then I remember her ex is on my Snap, and she probably only wanted to log in because she wanted to see what was going on with him. So I told her to log out, and she did. Then she asked to have a sleepover or whatever, and I was excited because I rarely ever go to sleepovers. A couple of days later, with my cruise friend, just crashed. Girl, I'm gonna need you to fix this, okay? Because I'm having a heart attack and I'm making myself think I can't read, and I know I can read, okay? She texted me like 5 big paragraphs telling me how she went on my account to see our saved in chats, and she saw everything and all our saved messages and voice notes too. She told me she didn't get that far, but I don't believe her because her ex texted me on TikTok saying she caught him getting mad at him and it was all his fault for her snooping through my shit. And also she told him everything she went through and was asking what each saved in chat was about, which I find kind of weird conversing that they aren't dating anymore. She tells me the truth and I don't respond for a couple hours because I'm with my friends. She's the type of person to be obsessed with guys, not in a mean way. I didn't tell anyone about this, but when I was hanging out, I'm guessing that's what she meant. When I was hanging out with another friend, she saw his notification and asked about it. I told her a little bit and I made her swear not to tell anyone because she's friends with someone I used to be friends with and we ended up on wrong terms. So I think she really hates my guts. So the friend that linked at the notification knew and I didn't want her to tell anyone else. But I'm pretty sure she told one person. I told her not to tell. Now the ex-friend told other people and they told other people and now it's rumors all around. I'm paraphrasing because this was written so horribly. Oh my lord. So horribly. This is written so bad. My cruise friends told me to drop the friend with the ex because what she did was wrong, but also I kind of lied as well. Yeah, what she did was wrong. Snooping through your stuff was definitely wrong, but girl, you're foul. To even call her your friend and no. To even call her your friend and still just be doing whatever, just talking to her ex in that kind of way is super weird for you. Okay, but I also kind of lied as well. I'm not talking to him anymore, but he did text me asking why I acted like I liked him and cut things off. I told him because of my friend. I just didn't want the drama. Even if I did like you, he was lying. I think she meant he was half switching me and left me undelivered for 3 days and then responded, what do you want me to say? Like, seriously, I don't know, literally anything. You asked me for my honest answer and I gave it to you, then you make me feel stupid by not responding when you asked for it. He's been undelivered for a bit. I don't think I'm going to respond. Also, a couple of days ago, I called my friend so she could explain what was going on, and while she was explaining, the first time she told me something different than the second time and the third time. It was like she kept adding stuff on, so she wasn't telling the truth the first time. And anytime I was being vulnerable with her, she would just dismiss it and say yeah or okay, which I really didn't like. She didn't even say sorry until I pointed it out, and she still hasn't said sorry yet. Tell me what you would do. Tell me what you think I should do or anything else. I feel like we're both equally wrong. It's best if we have some space from each other for a bit because stuff like this has happened before with boys, which has separated us. I don't know if I can handle it anymore. Well, first of all, it's not about if you guys are both wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You cannot be mad at her. You cannot be mad at her for doing something after you provoked it. Like, if you weren't talking to her man and she didn't see with her own eyes and her friend didn't see you guys walking out with each other, she wouldn't have any reason to snoop through your things. I'm not saying it's right, but if you weren't being a weird backstabbing friend trying to keep things on the low with her ex, she wouldn't have had to go through your Snapchat. So I definitely feel like you're wrong. And yeah, you definitely should stop being her friend because you don't know how to be a friend. You're not a good friend. But anywho, that's my thought. Friend, in the first place, she wouldn't have went through your things. Okay, y'all, I think I'm gonna do one more for this video and then I'm gonna record a story time because that last one just had me all over the place. And okay, so this person needs advice as well. Yesterday, me and my ex ended things of us being talking stages. It obviously wasn't good for us, so we decided to stay friends. She told me she won't get with anyone else, but when we broke up the first time, she got with this girl, let's call her Sushi. So her and Sushi were friends for 2 years, and she didn't manage to get with her. I don't know why, but they just didn't. So obviously, when me and my ex were no contact, I thought she was dating Sushi. Apparently they weren't, and she didn't know if she loved Sushi or me when I asked. My friend's party, and she was texting Sushi when she told me she wasn't, and that they were blocked. I felt really hurt that she lied, so when we became friends, she was more than enthusiastic to be friends. She said she wasn't going to date anyone else, and I told her to tell me if she was going to date. I don't think she will hurt me a lot and would refer to me as a bird. She called you a bird? I really don't know how to feel anymore. First of all, she called you a bird. It sounds like you a bird. I don't know. No, I'm just playing. First of all, I don't know. Are you even old enough to be dating? And it sounds like this is a lesbian couple, which is your prerogative, but it's probably not working out because of that. Yeah, if she referred to you as a bird, you may be a bird, and I will move on. Okay, this person needs advice. I'm not gonna read that one actually. Boyfriend of 7 years, 3 toddlers and a 7-year-old together. He's 25, I'm 24. Since February of this year, he started sleeping on the couch. He always said it was so he can watch TV. We have a TV in our room. Then would say he doesn't want to wake our 1-year-old, but it never does and never stopped him before from sleeping in the bed with me. Over these few months, we gotten farther and farther away from each other. No random kiss, hug, or affection at all. Found OnlyFans on his phone, was paying for things, and some things were from people we know or girls that were once my friends. What? I told him how I feel about that, and he didn't get rid of it until I threatened to leave. The next day, his account was deleted, but he was on porn. And now, for the last month, every time I go on his phone, he's going on corn during his bathroom breaks or when I'm putting the kids to bed. He doesn't know I know, but it's more heartbreaking that he's doing it and he's on Girl, why you gotta keep saying it? We get it. While I'm in the next room and we no longer do what we used to or have the spark we used to have because of the things he does. If I bring it up, he will say that I'm not affectionate as well, but I used to try, but after everything he's done, I feel more so like I can't anymore. Just venting. Yeah, girl, I hate to say it, it does sound like that relationship is a little bit dead. I don't want to say move on because that's horrible advice. I hate when people just automatically say, oh, get a new man, get a new woman. Life will never be that easy. I mean, you can move on and get a new person, but if you're able to work this out, I would try working it out. And I'm not saying it's something that you're doing wrong. This is clearly a him issue, but 7 years, I don't know. Good luck, girl. I'm not reading that one. That was a little deep. A little deep. This is gonna be the last one. Well, I broke no contact after 11 days of being ghosted and he didn't respond. I feel silly and dumb. Like, I know I shouldn't have, but I thought he cared even a small amount to say something. If I could take it back, I would. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Girl, guy, I've been there before, okay? I never break no contact first. No. And then also, if I'm going no contact with somebody, I'm normally doing it for a reason. So at that point, I move on. You should move on too. I'm sorry that you're embarrassed, baby. I'm sorry. I feel like that like literally every single day. I feel like I am always so good to people, and the minute that like they feel like they can't use me the same way, or I'm not who they thought I was in their head or who they want me to be, they treat me bad and they throw me aside, and then I end up being hurt because I'm just like, I'm such a good person, I'm such a good friend, why are you acting like that, you know? But all I can say is don't get tired of doing good, okay? Don't be tired of being that person that people can rely on, because one day you're going to find your circle and your tribe, and they are going to hold you down like none other. Don't get tired of being good, you know? Keep going. But yes, that's all I have. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I also wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Krave Collective. Now, this is going to be a community that I'm starting. I'm starting it because I wanted for the people who just crave more out of life. When I first made my name, Krave Indie, I said crave because I was like, I want the people to crave me, and I know other people do too, and we often get called delusional or like, what are you doing, da, da, da. When I first broadcasted that I was going to switch my career to media and stop doing social work and working with the children and stuff, a lot of people were like, what, you are crazy, what are you talking about? But I like being delusional. I enjoy being called delusional because I believe in myself. This community is for the people who dare to want more, the people who dare to step outside of that box that society has put everyone in. And yeah, so we're gonna start more on that. We're gonna talk more on that in the videos to come or whatever. But yeah, I want you guys to stay pretty and stay delusional, okay? And just continue to create the life that you crave. If you believe in yourself, the world has no other option but to believe in you too.
See, I'm over here motivating myself.
Alright, but that's all I got for this video today. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. Bye.